We've got a really fun one for you guys. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. We certainly are. Got a really cool complete set. 2024 two-tone rose. This 18K set in gold is gorgeous. My personal favorite diver out of the Omega collection. 42 millimeters, blue on blue on blue. Perfectly accented with rose. Let me bring this in focus. Let's see, play with the camera. Give me a sec. And here we are. Absolutely stunning. Blue sport, blue wave dial, striking blue bezel, rose accents all throughout. You've got rose casing on the exterior of the bezel. You've got rose casing on the crowns and screws, rose on the hands, rose accenting the indices. Just a really tasteful way to enjoy such a toned down and refined watch. I love these divers just because they're really simple, but they bring a lot of color pop at the same time. So compared to like a black GMT as example on your wrist, this blue is really gonna stand out, but it's not a loud or flashy watch in your face. In particular, probably my favorite vacation watch, favorite summer watch, favorite pool watch. Some guys, you know, they've got some really nice pieces in their collection, a couple APs, so they don't want to go back to their original wave dial for the pool. They want something with a little bit more flair. And that's where the gold comes in. Beautifully accented across. And the fact that it's rose, I'm a huge sucker for rose personally and professionally. So I'm a little bit biased here as I preach to you guys on this one. But the rose gives it, kind of still stays on that chapter of just being a little more toned down. Of course, you wear this watch to have a splash more flair, but it's not like it's fully encased or engulfed in gold, right? You still have a lot of the steel components, which makes this watch very durable. Perfect to wear and enjoy. If you're getting out of the pool and you scuff it, again, these watches are meant to be worn. But steel is in all the right places. The gold is in the best places. Really nice accenting from afar. Even here, it's just not a lot of gold that's in your face, but when you look closely, you can tell it's got a little bit more shine. And this lighter rose 18K set into gold against more of a vibrant medium to deep blue. Again, aesthetically, they nailed it. I think Omega absolutely nailed it with this diver. So we'll go into this one a little bit more. Of course, exhibition case back. A lot of you guys filtering in, so let me just say hi. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. My name's Kyle right here at Wristometer. Every single watch, including this one, sells for no reserve here on Grail Z. Every single watch that we present to you, we never go back to reserve. This is a fully branded no reserve account. And this is a really fun one to bring. If you guys are here, then I'm sure a majority of you already know about this watch and you're watching it for a reason. They're not super limited, but they're also not easy to get in this type of condition. We've turned down several before landing on this one and the last one we had just sold on Grail Z. I think we sold one sometime in July or June, right around 7,000. I mean, you can look it up. It's on our profile history. You also see, 130 some odd other watches that we've been selling as well. We just really like the platform in general. We love Grail Z. Great team, great leadership, great collectors that we've met through this platform. So that's it. We got 12 and a half minutes to go. When the clock hits 0, the name and number at the top of the list will be taking this home. All right, if you guys have comments, anything, please drop those in the comment box. I will go ahead and review those. I think I've seen a couple already pop up, so let's take a look. Nice watch. Got the Summer Blue 300, but this one is sweet. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I love the original Blue Wave, but with this gold flare, and I'm someone who's honestly not even a huge two-tone fan, but this watch really speaks to me. I think this is one of the first watches that really started to turn me on into the right two-tone pieces. So really beautiful. Again, such a cool summer piece. I've only seen this one a handful of times, but whenever I spot it in the wild, I just have a different level of respect for that collector. Just because I see a lot of wave dials in general, and they're great watches, but I have respect for the guy that understands this watch, buys it, wears it. We were recently traveling abroad, and I wish I had this one on me because, again, when we were there, all I could think of, even at this, like, it's cool GMT you could take to the pool, but I really think this is the summer watch. You can wear it all year, of course, but when it comes to the category, I think this one's a lot of fun. Ton of value. I mean, look at it. 11 minutes and 23 seconds, 5,300 leads. There's a lot of value in this one. Excited for whoever's going to be taking this home. But again, it's a no reserve. So there's no surprises. If you win, you win. There's no, like, hey, you won the auction, but you didn't meet reserve, so you go home with nothing. I mean, someone will be guaranteed taking this home in exactly 11 minutes. Maybe longer if the bidding ticks up. We'll see. But yeah, thank you again for that comment. I'm going to hit a like on that one. And congrats on your other acquisition. 7¼ inch wrist and sits and fits perfectly. Nice strap. Yes. So, and I think there was a question earlier. What size does this fit? It should fit. Let me put it on this side. This should fit up to 8. Yes. Yep. That's an 8-inch wrist. That's what these bracelets are meant to do. Sometimes they have a small one, but this is the standard strap. So it's meant to fit all the way up to an 8-inch wrist. Similar to the individual commenting, I'm 7¼ inch wrist, and this fits comfortably with, I think it's 4 additional holes that you can use. Have to have a 300 meter. So different than Rolex, but exceptional quality watch. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like, honestly, best bang for buck. Omega is always going to be in that top conversation, especially for this price range. Now, this is not a watch that sells under 5, like a lot of its sister models, if you will, because it has the gold complex on this one. But no BS, here to shoot you guys straight with just like really honest. And I try to always give you some type of feedback from both a personal and professional perspective. Considering both, this is the watch. Even as we've moved up into AP, Patek, etc. over the years, I always come back to this two-tone blue Omega 300 meter diver. The rose is just perfect, especially in a world where so many of these divers, if you do get one, they come with yellow gold. Rose is something you just don't see often. And again, the light accents on this watch, I think, really allow the blue to pop. If it was a yellow gold, it would be overwhelming. There'd be a lot of contrast, too much fighting for attention. You've got, of course, this stunning exhibition caseback, 007 bullet style on the rotor, travels through the rest of the movement as well. Again, steel, stainless steel where you need it, rose where you want it. So steel keeps it durable. Rose brings a lot of the beautiful aesthetics out on this one. Just a really cool watch. The more we bring these in, I am seriously considering keeping one for the long term. I think it's just a great watch. Nonetheless, so this is a complete set. You've got your inner box here, outer box, both in really good condition. You have your instruction manual, and then, huge plus, we've got all 3 cards in conversation. This is a July 12th of 2024, so it just hit its 2-year anniversary, still a very, very young watch. References and warranty matches across all 3 cards. And you have a 5-year warranty, 5 years good until 2029, July of 2029. So you are well protected, really good peace of mind when buying this specific piece. And again, they're just, these ones are not easy to come across in great condition. Reason being, people love to wear these. It's a really good watch. I talk about it as a vacation watch and a pool watch, a real diver's watch, going out on a boat. If you're into yachting, this is an amazing watch for that specifically, like one you could just kind of keep in the safe at all times and keep it ready. Holds value really well. But honestly, out of everything, I am just such a huge proponent of this wave dial. Even for some of our collectors who have have quote graduated from Omega. I'm like, okay, well, you have 7 Rolexes and you don't need 7. All of them look the same. This is the type of diver I would keep. It's just beautiful. And for guys who always have that worry in the back of their mind of I just don't want to ruin my watch. What if I had bad seals, gaskets, I went diving and water got through? This is a watch that in a lot of cases wouldn't necessarily completely break the bank. in terms of watch collecting, right? Obviously, these thousands add up very quickly, but you're not taking a 70 grand nice diver watch that's your daily and it's rated to dive, and then you ruin the movement and you pay a lot. These Omegas are easier, just more durable, really good maintenance, and top 2 brand that we don't usually have to send in for a service. So a lot to say about Omega's durability. Let's look. Top bid of 5,400 is in. A lot of room to go on this one, but again, it is a no reserve. So name a number at the top of the list. When the clock hits 0, will be our winner. We've got 6 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. You guys have seen that this is a complete set. Now let's look at the condition. All right. Bottom left case lug. And you know what? Before I do this, let's go ahead and just give it one more wipe. Man, this one is pretty. All right. Oh, let me adjust this. All right, let's get into it. So here she is, crystal. Let's look around the bezel. Nice little slow roll. All right, let's go bottom left case lug. You got a really pretty brushed finish, mirror polish into an 18K Sedna rose gold, blue bezel, blue wave dial. Just a beautiful complexity here. Mid left case side up through the bezel and the crystal, looking really good. Top left, the case lug looks great. Jump over the 12 o'clock here to our top right and make sure that you've got good focus. There we go. Stunning. Mid right case side. Here's your bottom right. And I know we've got a few of our collectors and clients watching right now, so appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't worked with us before and you kind of like just this really brief tour video we're doing, we do this for every single watch that goes out. It's personalized to you, so you can see exactly what you're getting with your watch, full transparency, documented condition, etc. And so really, we just consider this our standard. All right, rubber strap, a ton of life, a lot of balance. It is not hardened by any means. Always good to have a well-conditioned strap. Ready to enjoy immediately. Of course, with the sport rubber, you don't have to size it. Case back looks amazing. And again, just a really, really refined watch. Let's go ahead and spin this around. We've got 18 at the 6 o'clock date window. We're going to see that pop to 19. Just want to show you guys the function here. That's 12 noon. I also love how easy these are to spin around. All the wave dials. All right, approaching midnight. There you go. 18th to the 19th. So you know that's fully functioning. We'll reset the time to our favorite block. Gorgeous. All right. Coming up on 3 minutes. 5,400 leads it. 5,400 would be an absolute steal. But again, we're just here to present. This is no reserve. So you guys get to decide the market. Sometimes bidders are sleeping. Sometimes they're active. In the last week, actually, we've seen more steals than ever. Like 4 really good ones. I think 1 that went well below under cost. 2 around what we paid for it. So all that to say, we've got collectors picking up some really strong deals, as always. If they weren't strong deals, we wouldn't keep coming back. And we know because we talked to a lot of you guys after the fact and all come back with a lot of similar feedback. Can't believe I stole it for that price. Yeah, I didn't want to comment anything further and hints that I was already picking up a great deal. So it's cool. It's really good to see a lot of you guys come up on some good stuff that you feel good about, makes you happy, helps you sleep at night, and then you can just, you can enjoy it the way watches are meant to be enjoyed. All right, any more comments, please drop those in the box. Just under 2 minutes now. We're at the 2 minute mark. This watch is guaranteed selling today. There is not another one that we have, especially this clean. Can we find them? Absolutely. But if you miss out on this one and you call us tomorrow, which happens a lot. If you call us tomorrow and you want this exact watch for whatever deal this is about to sell for, it's going to be highly unlikely. So if you guys are in the market for one, if you want to know when you're hitting up dealers if a watch is in hand, here you go. Physically in hand. We just showed you the condition. You see a complete set. Amazing front to back. All three cards. Warranty good until July of 2029. If you're in the market, this one is really it. All right, we got a comment. Beautiful watch. Thank you. Appreciate it and very much agreed. But this is it, folks. Approaching 1 minute. 5,400 leads it. No reserve. Last one sold for 7,000. We'll see where this one ends up. 5,450 just chimed in. Best of luck to you. But yeah, it's happening more and more often, guys. It's a really good watch market right now. Omega is typically not a hard watch to come across. Something like this, though, is an example where Omega can be a little bit more challenging. And even though you can find the watch, can you find the right watch? That's where it starts to get a little interesting. Anybody can quote and say, oh, well, I found this for cheaper. I saw, yeah, well, you can say the same thing about cars that end up needing a lot of service work. Here, we're guaranteeing the watch. You're seeing it in hand. We're putting our name behind it. We're showing you guys a video for 10 to 20 minutes at a time on these live streams, committing to you on how exceptional this watch is. If it was beat up, we definitely wouldn't be here on live stream, having to defend it for the next 20 minutes. But, you know, what we're trying to do is answer a lot of what we hear, you know. Is the watch in hand? What is the condition? What does it come with? Is this a good buy? Oh, can I compare it to this? Can I set the price? And here's your opportunity to. It's a no reserve auction. We passed the reserve a long time ago at $0. So if it ends it here at 56, then it ends. Does the clock reset under 1 minute? Yes, it does. Every bid, once we're under the 1 minute mark, we'll reset the clock right back to 59 seconds. Which it's done here. So 5,600 reset the clock. We're back to 35 seconds. But again, amazing condition. Strap is great. You guys can see in detail just how clean the crystal, the bezel, the casing. It's all exceptional. The box is in good shape. You've got all three warranty cards, which is becoming a little bit of a rarity on some of these Omegas. So let's see, 10 seconds to go. Is this going to go for a steal on a Sunday? It just might. 5 seconds, 5,600 leads it. 5,650 popped in. And clock resets. We're now at 51 seconds. I'll need to double check, but yeah, we literally just sold one of these a month ago right here, no reserve for 7,000. We'll see where this ends up. It's a heck of a deal. You guys can check comps, be my guest. This will be one that, again, if you're in the market, maybe you're not, maybe it's not your time today. That's all good. You're just tuning in. Appreciate you regardless. But this watch is selling to someone. So we're going to be excited for that individual. And it's just more common where people are hitting us up the next day like, hey, you know what? If you could find me that same deal, I'll totally buy it. I mean, great, but it's something that's not going to happen. That's the perk of a no reserve. You play to win. But if this sells at 5,650, I guarantee we will not be sourcing another for 5,650. All right, 2 seconds to go, and we will learn that truth. Let me refresh and make sure. And stolen at 5,650. Wow, what a good deal. Congrats to our winner. That's what happens when you pay to play. I know there's going to be a handful of people kicking themselves that they didn't bid up further on that one, but that's just the nature of it. So congrats to our winner. Really cool Sunday steal. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a great week ahead. We'll catch you on the next one.